Welcome back everyone to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 7, Episode 1 of our exploration of original D&D Chainmail. We are calling this one The Kingdom of Heaven, The Path to Jerusalem. It is a battle between the Templars and the Hospitaliers, two crusading knight armies versus the Saracens on the road to Jerusalem. This is a Chainmail Crusades skirmish, 6 rounds in the hills of Lebanon. Not every battle for Jerusalem is fought between its gates. Some are won or lost where mountain roads twist through cypress and stone and the wind carries dust from the distant coast. We've got 2 Crusader armies, Templars and Hospitalier, leading knights and foot soldiers, marching under the battered banners in the rugged Lebanese pass. To their south lies the goal, the holy city, on the road to Jerusalem behind them. But standing before them in the pine thickets are the Saracen forces. The warriors hardened by the hills. There's Bedouin scouts and archers ready to harry the crusading mailed knights. They mean to choke the pass, break the crusaders, and scatter them to the hills. There's no siege towers, there's no ramparts, only 2 armies fighting. 6 rounds later, only one army will hold the road at sunset and plant their standards. The other will vanish into the hills, and their hopes for Jerusalem will be lost. Let's jump into gameplay. Fathom Hobbies is brought to you by the books that we produce. We've got a bookstore link down in the description where you can check out the Catu journals out of Lovecraft's Providence, Genealogy of Cthulhu, Necromancy of Nyarlathotep, and the Hermeticism of Hastur. We've also got the Killingworth Bogman saga and our Locksmen of Quanta saga, starting with Dead Sons 11. Our Esoteric Saturn Mysteries and Esoteric Dragon Mysteries are taken from our podcast series. And we've also got our newest offerings, Saturnalis Thralmorin, the Cypria, the Lost Text, and the Dirges of the Alabaster Kings. Finally, our Lovecraftian Alchemical Courtship in the Dreamlands, 3 volumes, each taking place in one of Lovecraft's cities: Aim Aimless in Cellophase, Hope's Home in Dalathleen, Stubborn Devotions in the Temple of Thrawn. Let's jump into gameplay. Okay, let's jump right into round number 1. We've got our reference table, we've got our rules, and we've got our scenario. I'm going to just dump some of these dice here out on the board, bring into play. This Tolkien-esque dice bag. Okay, so let's start out with initiative. We'll start with round 1. Round 1, it says the Hospitaliers and Templars push their scouts ahead. Bedouin archers and Saracen skirmishers draw first blood with arrows in the morning haze. We're going to roll an initiative die 6. And our Hospitaliers will take the initiative, and our Templars, obviously. Okay, from our chainmail book, let's go ahead and grab our Templar heavy infantry. We're going to have 6 inches move, so we can move these guys like this. We'll also move our Hospitaliers similar 6 inches. As well as these. We'll do a quick fast forward for these for you guys. For our troops here, before we move the Saracens up, I think we're going to have our Bedouin archers. The missile range is 18, so I think they can already get a round in on this front line here. So let's have the Bedouin archers get to run. Dice rolls 2 d6 versus AC. So there is 5. just go ahead and roll these. We'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll do another one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we've got 2 6s here for this group. So we're gonna hit on these 2. We've got our first Templar casualties from the archers. And I'll also just have the troops moving up from the back 4 to 6 here. We'll also can do this in a speeded up version for you guys. Okay, that's the first round of motion there. We've gotten 2 casualties from the Templars, and we've gotten some ground closed in. Okay, so for this round, we've gotten initiative, we've gotten the first attack. We've gotten the troops to advance somewhat, but I'm not going for the full-in run here. I got to come up with a strategy because I have the light troops in the back for these Templars, but they're actually much faster. I'm wondering if I bring them around in the side in the next round. And as soon as this wall of archers gets hit by these heavy troops, I think it's pretty much all over for them. So we will plan for that. I also wanted to look at next round. Skirmishers probe flanks, javelins thrown. We also can have the javelins get thrown, so we can have another round of volleys. Javelin throwers have got a range of 6 inches as opposed to the archers. So if we just mark the 6-inch line from here, because right before they come to the line here, and will this be 6? Yeah. So they'll be able to fire into them one more round before the second band of heavy troops comes in. So I think that's going to be the sort of the recap for next round. Other than that, we've also got these skirmishers, heavy foot soldiers. I guess these are also their heavy foot here. Let me just see in here when it talks about heavy foot. I want to check out. Generally speaking, the rule of 1 to 20 scale applies to man-to-man. Missile range from each weapon is divided into thirds for simplicity. So 15-inch range is 5, medium is 5 to 10, and long is 10 to 15. So I've kind of modified it a bit. I've got 18 and 6 for the range, and I don't have any ranged weapons in our Crusaders. Feudal Knights. We do have some rules in here around Saracens and Crusaders. Religious orders of knighthood. Such troops will never surrender. And when morale results call for such, they will fight on normally. They receive a plus run on all morale dice due to their elite nature. So that's kind of interesting. We can incorporate that. And there's also Saracen footmen are all light troops, and a heavy percentage are armed with short bows. Saracen cavalry are predominantly light. I don't have any cavalry right now. They will take no prisoners from religious orders of knighthood, Templars, and Hospitaliers. So we're right in the sweet spot of chainmail. Guys, we will see you in round number 2. I'll do a quick flyover of the battlefield, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.